Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Monday market webcast. Okay, 9:15, we opened in about 15 minutes. We're chopping on either side of the green line here, which is your daily mid-band. Again, a lot of trade news, a lot of trade rumors. Is there a deal? Is there not a deal? Where are we at, and what's the story there? It's going to dominate the news flow. That, among other things, all week long. You go to the hourly, you can see. You had the news reaction Wednesday that they rejected. They wound it up all day. When the news finally hit, there was a deal. They did do a little bit of sell the news into the close on Friday. You got a potential lower high here. They've wound it back. Your new weekly pivot is 29.4867. For me, today, tomorrow, where do we end up with respect to the weekly pivot? What you saw last week was a little unusual. We spent a couple days below, but then when the bears blow it here on Thursday, and it was when the trade news became too much, the bulls ended up getting that directional Friday. So we'll see what they want to do with weekly pivot. So over here on the left side of the screen is a 5-minute chart. You got volume weighted average price, monthly pivot. You had a reaction pop early this morning up to the opening the opening print of Friday's regular session, which is also matched up 29.6867 with the daily pivot. So daily pivot, volume weighted average price, monthly pivot. This is your hourly mid-band coming in at 72.73. So you can kind of see how that's all flowing there. You can see how they spiked it up to the daily pivot over here in the hourly chart. So as we open up, I want to see where we're at between, call it, 64 and 72. And you say, well, Mike, shit, that's 8 handles wide. I know, but it's super volatile. So it's not like some sleepy summer day where we're chopping in a 4-handle range and we got to wait for a handle or so to decide what it wants to do. We are, we're doing 76 down to 54. We're doing 70 and change down to 54 in a heartbeat, winding it right back up to 68. So we are in a high volatility environment. It's Monday. Take a step back. It's a long week. Okay. It's been a very good week for us in the room. It's been a very good month. It was a solid 29 handles on Friday. And that's just really just taking what the tape is willing to give us. So my suggestion is 64 to 72. Let's see what it wants to be. You want to be long above, you want to be short below. On a move down, on a break of 54, then you start to wonder, can we get into the weekly pivot that resides a little bit below down at 48? All right. Have a fantastic day. More stuff out on social. Get your butt in this room. Come trade with us. Take care. Trade them well. I'll talk to you soon. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.